That looks good. And welcome back to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I know it's been a while since I've streamed for one reason or another, but here's hoping to a more regular schedule moving forward. I say that knowing that the next few weeks are going to be anything but normal here in the Ale Den. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, and tonight we've got another episode of my ongoing campaign through Hades, in the game Hades, with several dozens of deaths already under my belt. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and talk about what'll be on tap today. And that is an insane color there. Today I'm having a helping from our friends at Offshoot Beer Company. This is a retreat, and friends of the stream will know that I've had this one a number of times before. This is a hazy double IPA. And so an IPA, if you recall, is an India Pale Ale. Generally, these have been characterized in the past as being incredibly bitter helpings. However, those are now known as West Coast IPAs. The reason why they're so bitter is because of how much hop content they have. Hops add bitterness to beer. The difference in how hazy IPAs are made in comparison to West Coast IPAs is the fact that while they do have the same amount of hop content, during the brew making process, hops are actually boiled for a lot less. So while they might have the same amount of hops added to the brew, they're actually burnt for less. And if you know anything about brew making, the longer you boil a hop, the more bitter it becomes. If you take that a couple steps back, you only get flavor. And if you take that even another step back, you only get aroma. And so hazy IPAs, while they might have lots of hops in them, they're largely characterized by their aroma and flavor. The hops instead add slightly fruitier taste to them. And hazy IPAs, as you can see, are very cloudy, unlike their West Coast cousins. You can't actually see too much through them. This one is orangish yellow. It's got a good head, or at least it had a good head when I first poured it. Retreat itself almost has a creamy aroma. It's certainly one of my go-tos. Very refreshing, good body on it. All that being said, Fang and Ale. Very tropical flavor. Almost like a fresh fruit juice. Have a retreat and retreat into the madness that is Hades. Alright, so let's, as I said, it's been a few weeks, and so you'll have to forgive me for less than congenial gameplay here.
I hate that Hydra.
You and me both.
Owie, looks like the bone Hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
It was unpleasant, yes.
Now I recall that I did lose to the Hydra, and it was unpleasant because I honestly thought that I had a good going at it. What's happening here?
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this, Nyx? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
The room just got tense.
My relationship with him remains unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is any one of you? He's not even your son, and yet you coddle him.
Revelations.
You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for him, then please, proceed at pace.
They're at it again, because of me.
There's a lot to unpack there. I guess we're not talking.
All three of Cerberus the Watchdog's terrifying countenances greet the prince.
Back soon, boy.
I'm up.
Still locked. Achilles.
Wanted to say the Lady Aphrodite asked that I relay a message to you, sir. She said that she admires you. Mentioned a certain war.
Admires me, does she? Sometimes, lad, I think that Aphrodite is the mightiest of all the gods. Her power is what spurs us all to action, whether to love or war, or sometimes both the two. I'm grateful for the message.
Always a thoughtful response from your friend and mine's Achilles. Huh. There seems to be more to purchase under diamonds. And I think the majority of these are house decor. Huh. How much of these jewels? 95. I'm going to pass for today.
Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate?
I fear my muse is long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking. I suppose she must be out there somewhere still, since I once traveled across this land in search of her, and found her then. But that was quite a while back.
Traveled far and wide.
Wait, you found her? What happened?
Well, this was back when I was still alive, you understand. Your father, why, he doesn't care for anyone to leave this realm, and basically now I'm stuck here as well. Not seen her since, and I'm not much for travel anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday.
I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Though please don't worry about her or me. I mean, we're dead. We're fine.
Understatement. He now resides among us permanently, ever mournful of what could have been. The master seems to take some pity on him, though, or simply likes his songs. He serves as a court musician in the house. The untold story of Hades, forcing people that don't want to stay here to never leave.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Ouch!
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone.
I wonder if I can give her a present. I guess not yet.
I'll tear you limb from limb out there next time you mark my words.
Yeesh. Well, let's see if we even make it to her this time. Ah, the mirror. No need for the boiling blood. And we don't have enough keys just yet. I think I'll be saving up for that Death Defiance. Seems to be the most conservative. Okay, I guess the spear it is. That's our AoE. And that's our range. Can I unlock a switch here?
What infernal forge created you?
I've got one Titan's blood. The aspect of Achilles with a raging rush. That's interesting. Maybe next time though.
New keepsake.
Quite a few new keepsakes. What are we currently wearing? Oh, okay. Clear 8 encounters. Okay. Well, it needs to level up, so I think I'll be keeping that. Let's move. Dionysus, my friend.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
I love the positivity. No casts. The drunken dash. The dying and dash. What is hangover exactly? So it's a damage over time.
Cheers to that.
I might regret it. But then it wouldn't be the first time that I've regretted anything with Dionysus. I certainly wish the AoE was a little more accessible, a little quicker to pull. Ah!
More witches?
Wow. Have I lost my mind? Do I no longer understand where a trap is?
Good.
I should have probably saved that. Who's next? I do like the fact that every single one of these shots causes an immediate backstab when you recall the spear. Some gems, and we move on. Artemis, I was waiting for you. Grant me distance and that will be sufficient. Give me room to think.
Hey, that's the eternal spear of Aratha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear's a spear, is what I like to say.
So did Goldberg. Special is stronger. It will replace the flourish though. Any damage you deal. 2% chance, really. I hate to do this. But if we must.
Won't mind, will he? Going in.
Lord Chaos. What's the game today? Let's go with that. Given I never cast. But what do you think, Kin? Should I be casting more?
Just in time.
Wow. It's almost as if every hit is 2. One more chthonic key. This is the more dangerous route. Wow. Okay. Get rid of this nonsense. And there we go. Magic. It's magic. That seemed like it was going to be a boss room, but maybe not. Athena does give me the power to deflect, but that Daedalus hammer, which is more valuable. Okay. Wow, okay. Ooh. Better destroy the trap keep first. The trapper keeper.
Goddess Athena.
I'll tell you something, cousin. If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
Sounds like me. Especially stronger. It's an epic one, but I definitely don't want to replace the deadly flourish and replace my special a second time. Resist all damage from traps. So my call might be fun during a boss battle. I can't say I've used the call button very often during this run, and maybe that's my own mistake. So let's see here if we can change that. Oh, huh.
Time to break you to bits.
God, page depleted. Wow. Now.
What else? Not now. Lord Ares.
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
You and me both. A metal vortex. I do have that urge. Let's move. Am I fast enough that they won't even counter anymore? Well, that certainly can't be it. do believe the feather duster is upgraded. Great. 49 for a blood price. No thanks. 50% damage more to armor. 6 encounters. We deal 50%. Actually, not bad, given I'm constantly backstabbing everyone. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get that nail. Beautiful. Certainly pays off to look around. Let's go get that pizza. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle said, pizza time. Beautiful.
A palm of power.
So what do we upgrade here? Either our special, Athena's aid, this increases the time, or our urge to kill. They're all good, to be perfectly honest with you.
Sharpen my senses.
Let's see how far this takes us. And it's Athena or another pizza. I'm always down for another slice. Oh my god, that was...
Now let's be reasonable, Mel.
Okay, how do we make past? Wow, okay. Finally got to the placid room. These things are maddening with the number of ads that they drop. Where are you? You sycophant.
Was that really necessary?
I am urging to kill.
Zesty.
Very happy for the Sizzlers. Jimmy Jones. Chthonic Keys or Darkness. Poor time to drink. Is there a mound? What are you selling?
Everything I need.
No need for that. Eris Bangle. 50% damage striking undamaged foes. Ensure an infernal trail will spawn ahead. How much coin do I have? I don't know that I need that just now.
I'll take it.
Sure, let's see how far. A trove trial. Okay.
You leave my troves alone.
But I want it.
every time.
Excellent.
Nice.
Don't actually know what that ensured, but wow. That feather duster is paying off more than I expected. Lord Ares. Okay. It's just you and me.
Accept this message.
Wow. And so we go to the Fury. Let's do this one right.
Nice to meet you.
I like her eyes.
Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Zagreus. Not murderer, definitely not.
Murderer.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
Let's do this. Wow, okay. My timing. Where is she? I didn't think that she was going to be this different. Beautiful. Where are you? Whew. How far away? What is happening? Did the whole room just turn dark for no reason? Or did the room just change? I see less room. You're right. That wasn't smart. Phew. Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? No, this is a smaller room. Let's see who can last the longest. Okay, clearly not me. Wow. Oh. Okay. That was a rush. Do we not learn about her? Others of note, maybe? Tizzy phone. Among each of the Deathless Fury sisters, the one known as Tisiphone is probably responsible for the particularly fearsome reputation they all share, both on the surface of the earth and here below. Well, she certainly took me off guard. I didn't... Wow, seven left. And here I'm looking over the side of my microphone in order to actually see how much damage she had done. That was just a coin toss away, really. What?
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
Oh, I honestly thought that was going to be a challenge. Let's go for a bio break. I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. Just having slain one of the three Furies. Our first time encountering Tizzyphone, and more or less licking our wounds here. That will certainly help. Should we change the Harpy Feather Duster? I'm going to say this has actually been quite helpful recently, so maybe not. Maybe let us wear it until we reach that third level. Do we need to sell anything here? I'm going to say that I do like everything I have on hand right now. Eye of Lamia. Maybe. Prometheus Stone. Not needed. 6 encounters. Is that supposed to be a pun on Ethernet? Let's go with that.
I'll take this one.
Okay. Let's move on.
Heading up.
Continue with our retreat. Literally and literally.
Asphodel.
Really, I don't believe I've ever had too many opportunities to visit Lord Chaos twice. But why not? Truth is, I can't take it. But it is a happy occasion.
In the name of Hades.
Oh boy. No. Let's go with this and simply not attack. We're gonna solely rely on our special.
A worthy trade-off.
Is it? Fingers on the X button.
You can't stop me.
Not very smart, dude. Oh, beautiful. Oh, the Mad Bomber. And indeed, simply relying on the special is actually prolonging these fights as I suspected. How many encounters was it? 4, 6, something like that.
I tell you.
Let's look for some health. I forgot about that.
Hit the spot.
Fortunately, there's burgers. I don't think I'm in any shape to do that. So either skull bag or pizza. Well, you know it's pizza every time in this channel. These guys are hardy. Okay, let's do this. Wow, okay. This is more than I expected. Far too many Bloodless. Hence the name of this stream. Maybe if I can make it just... Okay, wonderful.
Gods grant me strength.
It might be time to do this. Particularly given our circumstances, simply power up our special. I could have gone for Athena's aid. Artemis or Ares. Artemis. What time is it? Let's see how long I last.
Ready when you are, barge of death.
Oh, I see. This is the elevator level. Let's destroy these as many as we can. Does this entire elevator thing or boat count as a single encounter? Because I find it incredibly unfair. Oh, come now. Now. Oh, it's gone. Death awaits. Death is here. And with enough backstabs, we made it.
Curse of chaos has expired.
Jeez. Okay, now we can attack to our heart's content.
Hear me on my authority.
Epic. What does it mean to be marked? That sounds like a D&D term. I'm a fool for the purples. Artemis. Lord Hades and the Lady Artemis have certain traits in common, I suppose. Each solitary and committed to their work. If only my Lord Hades understood that someone such as Artemis could be someone to confide in, rather than resent along with all the other Olympus. The curse of solitude.
And we're off.
Alright, this feels so much better now. Am I that fast that they can't even retaliate? I don't actually need it. Oof. I can't say that the way in which these guys move is very predictable. So I do get lost just in understanding where I should be dodging. Or at least that's enough of them to keep me on my toes. Let's see, what does the pool offer here? The Kiss of Sticks. I would have definitely gone for that had I had enough coin. That sounds good. Both of these sound good. And if you've been watching since the beginning, you will know that I already took both of these once before. So shall we go with Lady Athena versus Hades? That is Ares. Or shall we go for the Centaur's Heart? Any thoughts? Undeath is hard work. Okay, so let the trial begin. Unfortunately, it's gotta be... I do have this lingering urge to kill, but... does my call need strengthening?
Neutrality was not an option here.
Unfortunately not. So, revenge damage, as they say.
I thought we were on better terms, cousin. I ask only for your cooperation, yet still you turn your back.
Once you see these in these terms,
Here comes the wrath.
can I still use your call, actually?
This is awkward.
Well said. I'm assuming that every single one of them has some level of deflect. And is it something to grind against? How many more? Looks like everyone was invited to the party. And how much longer must our plight endure? Here's me trying to keep my distance with my special, knowing that it is lacking.
It's my last chance.
Is this the last? Okay, Lady Athena.
I'm satisfied we understand each other better now, don't we? What do you say we carry on and get you from this place?
You took one life away from me, my fair maiden. Dash deflects, deals damage. And can deflect.
Strength of the goddess.
Maybe that's what I need. Pizza it is. This place seems familiar.
Power of Olympus.
Let's see if magnifying our damage will actually prove. Let me rewind that. Let's see if increased damage will actually be the key to victory here. I believe this is where we meet the Bone Hydra, which is where we met our end last. Just in time, whatever the case.
I will keep coming back, just like your stupid heads.
Let's save the call for when all the heads show up. How about that? And here we go. Here we go. That's one down. As long as we can deflect while we dash, we might be okay. If only I could dash faster. necessary anymore. No. We are long past death here. This is overtime, folks. That was overtime. Should have made that call. Lifeline, if you will.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Okay, well, I think that's it for our Hades block here. Apologies for the late start on this particular stream. We will be back in 10-15 minutes or so with our Final Fantasy XIV featuring friend of the stream, John. But if this is where you hop off, then wish you safe travels. And let me go ahead and do that. So hopefully you stick around. But if not, stay thirsty, Wolfkin.